a Gibson SG Special model made in the year 1961. We had previously looked at some double cutaway Les Pauls that have a different body shape than this. The Les Paul started out single cutaway until mid-58, at which time the Special and the Junior went to a double cutaway pre-SG shape. This is the SG shape, which came out at the beginning of '61. This is original finish. The guitar looks almost new, but it is indeed a '61 that's unmolested. Mahogany neck and body with a bright cherry red stain. It's also a stain that is very much prone to fading if it is exposed to a lot of UV light. So many of the older ones will fade from this bright red to a dull red, and even if they get enough light, simply bleach the red out entirely and just simply be natural finish mahogany. It's a Brazilian rosewood fingerboard, two of the so-called soap bar single coil P90 pickups, a stud-mounted wraparound bridge, Kluson Deluxe tuners, beveled edge laminated plastic pick guard, white binding, pearl Gibson logo. By contrast, the Junior, less expensive model, same shape, same dimensions, same color finish, decal logo on the peg head, no binding on the fingerboard, one pickup. This particular one had a tremolo tailpiece. It still has the base of it, and the actual vibrato bar happens to be in the case pocket. It just clips right on here, but frankly it plays better and sounds better if you just mount the strings onto the wraparound bridge. Because what Gibson did on these is had their standard wraparound bridge, which is perfectly capable of holding the strings. And if you run it to the vibrato, it doesn't put as much tension down. It doesn't give you the same stability or the same sound as you get this way. But this, again, is the SG Junior and SG Special. This Junior dates from 1966. And this one, the SG Special, dates from '61. While they are the same body shape, you note that the neck joint is different. The early one, the heel doesn't come up as far, the body doesn't come up as far. This is a bit more sturdy. These were prone to breakage. If you drop the guitar, it can pop. There's not much holding it in place. This is much more graceful looking. It feels better for the player, but Gibson changed it to a more awkward looking design in an attempt to get less warranty work, less damage problems. The next model up in the line was the Standard, which until early 1963, even though this had the SG body shape, it was actually called a Les Paul Standard. And the Junior was called the Les Paul Junior, even though it had the same body shape as the SG. They didn't start calling the Junior or the Standard or the Custom an SG until early 1963. But strangely enough, the SG Special got that name, called an SG, when it was still the double cutaway Les Paul pre-SG shape. So expecting companies to be logical in their nomenclature is likely to be an exercise in frustration and futility. This is a 1962 SG shape Les Paul Standard. Has the same shape body and same color finish as the Junior and the Special. But this has a rosewood fingerboard with white binding and the big pearloid plastic trapezoid inlays. has the Gibson and crown-shaped pearl peghead inlays. Has 2 patent applied for humbucking pickups, 2 pneumatic bridge. This is the first model there on which the 2 pneumatic appears in the SG series. The Junior and the Special have the wraparound bridge. This has the so-called sideways vibrola. This is a type tailpiece that was used from '61 until early '63. It wiggles sideways, and frankly, it's not a very efficient vibrola and doesn't do a very good job keeping it in tune. It's collectible, but is it as good as a standard Bigsby brand vibrola? The answer is nope, not in my opinion. But it is collectible, and if we took this off and put a more efficient vibrato unit on, it would bring less money. At any rate, here it is, 1962, Les Paul standard SG body shape, a model that was made in this configuration from early '61 through early 1963.